now we are going to discuss how to divide any natural number by 9 or 99 or 999 etc. Okay, suppose I am taking an example 151. Our friends has given some numbers. 151 divided by 9. 151 divided by 9. So I am doing it in a conventional method. Suppose procedure 151 divided by 9. 9 ones are 9. That is 6, 61. 9 6 are 54. That is 7 is the remainder. So 7 is the remainder and 16 is the quotient. Right? 16 is the quotient. Now from the technique that I am going to teach you, so you will get the same result. Not that you will get only quotient or not that you will get only remainder. Let us see how to do it. Suppose 151 divided by 9 you are doing, right? So start the procedure from left to right. Start the procedure from left to right. Write the first number as it is, leftmost number, write the first number as it is. So whatever the number you have written as it is, so add it to the next number in the original number that you are dealing. The original number that you are dealing is 151. So first leftmost number you have written as it is 1, as it is written as 1. So next number kya? 5. So 1 plus 5, what is 1 plus 5? 1 plus 5 is 6. Now again, add this result with the next number. 6 plus 1 kya? 7. Okay, done. Now clearly you can see here, after getting this result, what I have done here, write the leftmost first number as it is, start the operation from left to right, write the leftmost number as it is, then 1 plus 5 will give 6, then 6 plus 1 will give 7. So in this number, in this result, the last number you should take it as the remainder. The last number you should take it as a remainder. Last number is the remainder, the units number is the remainder, nothing but, and the remaining number will be quotient. And the remaining number will be quotient. You can check. What is the quotient? 16. 16 is the quotient here. What is the remainder? 7. So this is how we do it when we take any number. Suppose I am taking one more number, 2, 3. Our friends has given a number called, sir, you do it for 230 divided by 9. Same thing. The operation starts from left, goes from left to right. So first number as it is 2. So okay, then 2 plus 1 will give 3. 3 plus 3 will give you 6. 6 plus 0 will give you 6 plus 0 will give you 6. 6 plus 0 will give you 6. So in this number always, so nothing to add. So in this number always the units number will be taken as remainder. This is nothing but remainder. So 236 will be your quotient. So 236 will be your quotient. Understood? So first the operation is from left to right. So whatever the result, first you should write the leftmost number as it is. Then add to the second number in the original. Take the result, add it to the next number in the original number. Take the result, add it to the next number. So this is how you have to go till last. So whatever the units number you get in the result, that will be your remainder. And the remaining, all the other numbers on the left side, that will be the group of that numbers will be your quotient. Now friends, in both of these examples you have seen, there are no carry forwards. Now we will take some examples with carry forwards. Carry overs, what we should do. So when we get carry overs and carry forwards, in that case, that numbers also will be dealing now. Okay friends, we have got some bigger numbers here. The first number is 12,332 divided by 9. So clearly when you see here, when I am writing the same procedure, it is going from left to right. So first number, leftmost number I have written as it is. So 1 plus 2 will give you 3 and 3 plus 3 will give you 6. 6 plus 2 will give you 8 and 8 plus 2 will give you 10. So clearly 10 cannot be the remainder because 10 can't be the remainder because 10 is more than 9. So when you divide with 9, no remainder cannot be more than 9. So it goes one more time. What you have to do here, since 10 is more than 9, divided once again. How many times it goes? 9 goes in 10 one time. That quotient will come here because this is the quotient part. That quotient will come here and remainder will be 1. So this will be your quotient. Why I am adding in quotient? Because 9 goes in one time more, so that quotient will add up to the quotient part because this is all the quotient part. So final quotient is 1369 and remainder is 1. You can check in the calci if you want. Okay, now coming to here. So this is a bigger number, 3,12,451 divided by 9. Okay, fine, no problem. The operation is going from left to right. First I am writing 3 as it is. So 3 plus 1 will give 4. 4 plus 2 will give 6. 6 plus 4 will give 10. 10 means carry forwards are coming. 10 means you have to write here first like this. Again, this 10 plus 5 will make 15. So 15 means here 5, 1 carry forward. And 5 plus 1 will give 6. 5 plus 1 will give 6. Okay, not 5 plus 1, sorry, 15 plus 1. 15 plus 1 will give 16. So now clearly I am writing the quotient part, afterwards we will do it here. So clearly when I am adding up this is 5, 1, 7, 4, 13. Okay, now what you have to do? 16 cannot be the remainder. Now with carry forwards I have taken the quotient, 16 cannot be the remainder. So I am dividing this 16 by 9 one more time. So how many times it goes? 9, one time. So quotient is adding up here. So remainder kya? Remainder is 1. So final remainder is 1, 6, 1, 7, 4, 3. Okay, 3, 4, 7, 1, 6, 34,716 is the quotient. This is the final quotient that you get. Final remainder is 1. Okay, so first carry forwards, add up the carry forwards. So carry forwards will come to the, will go to the leftmost left adjacent number, then add up the number. Then 16 can't be the remainder, because you know in any division no remainder cannot be more than the divisor that we are doing. So it is more than 9. Again I am redividing it. So whatever the quotient that comes, that goes into the quotient part. So whatever the remainder that you get, that will be the final remainder. So finally I am adding up all these things. So 34716 is the final quotient and remainder is 1. So this is how we divide any natural number. We divide any natural number with 9 and we get quotient and we also get remainder, and when carry forwards are coming also we can handle this in this way. Now we will be discussing, we will be extending the same topic with 99. So now we have discussed with 9, so now we will be discussing with 99. How to do it when any natural number is, how to get quotients and remainders when any natural numbers are divided with 99, and afterwards we will extend it to 999 also. Okay. Friends, now we will extend this topic to divided by 99 also. So same technique. Technique is, instead of 9 is a single digit number, that's why we are adding on the basis of one number. Since 99 is a 2-digit number, we will be adding it on a 2-digit number basis, right? So suppose here 2-digit, we will divide the number into two number section. So 21 is a set and 30 is a set. So 21 is a 2-digit number and 30 is a 2-digit number. So first we will write, the operation goes from left to right. First we will write from 21. 21 is the leftmost number, we are writing it as it is. Then we are adding this 21 to 30. Then we are adding this 21 to 30. That will give 51. That will give 51. So clearly everything is on 2-number basis only. 51 is the remainder. 51 is the remainder and 21 is the quotient. So everything will go on a 2-digit basis here. Suppose I am taking one more example, 312451 divided by 99. So here also everything is going on a 2-digit number basis. So clearly we can write here 2 digits. I am dividing the number. First I am writing 31 as it is. So 31 plus 24. 31 plus 24 is 55. Now 55 plus 51. 55 plus 51 is 106. 55 plus 51 is 106. So 106 cannot be the remainder. Same case, 106 cannot be the remainder because it is more than 99. So I am dividing this number with 99. So remainder rahega 7. So remainder, how many times it is going? Quotient kya? One time. So the quotient is 3156. So quotient is 3156 and remainder is 7. And remainder is 7. Okay, now we are going for one more number. Suppose sometimes you can say, sir, if there is a 5-digit number, I cannot divide it like two numbers. No, suppose 1000. Our friends has given a number 12322. So 12322. No problem. You put a 0 here. You put a 0 here. That will become 0. Does not make any difference on the leftmost side, right? So now it is 01. So it is a 2-digit number. Technically we can say it is a 2-digit number. So 1 as it is. So 1 plus 23 will give you 24. 24 plus 22. 24 plus 22 will give you 46. Will give you 46. So 46 is the remainder. So 46 is the remainder. Remaining 3 numbers 124 will be the quotient. Will be the quotient. Okay. So this is how we divide the numbers, any natural numbers. Clearly this number, I know this doubt many people will get. Sir, if I get 5-digit number, how could put 0 here and make it even sections. So 01 is a technically 2-digit number, 23 is a 2-digit number, 22 is a 2-digit number. So I followed the same technique. So everywhere we got when carry forwards are there, when carry forwards are not there, when even number digits are there, when odd number digits are there, all the 3 examples we have written. This is how we divide any number, any given natural number by 99 in a quicker way and get the quotient and remainder in an easy way, right? Now we will extend this topic to 999. Same, on a 3-digit mode we will go now. I hope you understood. Now friends, as I said, I am going to extend this topic to divided by 999 also. So same as like the previous method. Since 999 is a 3-digit number, we are going on a 3-digit number base. So 451 is a triplet and 312 is a triplet as it goes. So our operation is from left to right. 312 is written as 312 only. Now 312 is added with 451. 312 is added with 451, that is 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 3, 6, 7 is coming like this. So 3, okay. Now 7. Now 763 is the remainder. 763 is the remainder, and 312 is the quotient. I hope my answer is correct. So you can check in the calci. So 312 plus 451. 2 plus 1 3. 5 plus 1 6. 4 plus 3 7. Correct. So remainder. Now clearly, my dear friends, if I come here, 7 to 1 is a triplet, 3 5 6 is a triplet. Now 2 cannot be made. I am putting 2 zeros. We already know what is the technique for it. So first I am writing 2 as it is. So 2 plus 356 will make 358. So 358 plus 721. 358 plus 721. How much it gets? So 1079. 1079. 1079 cannot be the remainder because it is more than 999, right? So what we do here? So we divided by 999. How many times it goes? It goes 1 time. So 2359. 2359. And here the remainder will be 1. And here the remainder will be 1. So 2359 is the quotient. 2359 is the quotient. And remainder is 1. And remainder is 1. 2359 is the quotient and remainder is 1. Okay. Here in this way, we can very easily, I think this is very, very useful. So by 9 you can think, okay, I know the 9 table, I can do it very easily. But when it comes to 99 and 999, this trick will be very useful to you. Now friends, there is one more great point hidden in this technique. This is very, very important and useful actually. So you can go through the previous numbers that I have taken. So when I divided 151 by 9, you got 7 as a remainder and 16 as quotient, right? 7 as a remainder and 16 as quotient. Not only as a quotient or remainder, you can extend this number as a decimal too. You will get the same answer. You can check in the calci. So that means the remainder will be copied in the place of decimal also. So 16.7777, it goes like this. That means you can write it as 16.7 bar. Suppose if you take the second one, when I divided 12,332 with 9, you got 1369 as quotient and 1 as remainder. So this 1 will go in the place after the decimal also. 1369.111. That means 1369.1 bar. So the third one, 2130. 99, when I divided with 99, you got remainder as 51 and quotient. That means 21.5151 and so on. That means it is nothing but 21.51 bar. Now fourth one, if you see 312451 divided by 99, so it will go like 3156.777. That means it is 3156.7 bar. Now clearly, I'm sorry here, when 312451 is divided with 999, 312451 with divided with 999, so you got something like 312763, right? So that means you can copy this number as point also. That means it goes like 312763. That means you can write it as a bar. So the wonderful point here, you will also get the same number will serve as a remainder. If you want to write that answer as a decimal, so the same number will come in the place of decimal also. So one of the most powerful technique in speed maths or Vedic maths, or whatever you say. So this is how. So in the previous cases we have seen how to write it as a mixed fraction. So suppose this, if you want to write as a mixed fraction here, clearly you can write it as, suppose decimal I am writing here. How to write it as a mixed fraction? Divisor, what is the quotient? 16 7 by 9. You can write like this. 16 7 by 9 you can write like this, or else you can write it as 16.7777. It goes on like that. Okay, so in any way you can write the answer by using this technique. One of the most powerful technique in speed maths. I hope you understood this technique. Thank you.